we talked a little bit about punishment, and to me it's an unnecessary tool to use if you use encouragement training. I encourage her, for example, to move forward. I will annoy her, but I will stop instantly when I have a reaction. So for me, this is encouraging training because she has a choice. She has a total choice to be free and to be rewarded. And I will never touch her if I don't need to. So I like her to understand that I would like her to walk, like her to stop, and if she would not, I will annoy her. I will annoy her until she starts to walk. But if she doesn't, I'm not going to punish her. And this is a very, very fine line. There is no right or wrong in that. I must decide for me what is punishment. In a way, it's punishment to touch her if she doesn't walk. I have decided I don't want to scare her and I don't want to physically harm her. So I'm going to annoy and touch her until she goes. I can call that a punishment if I choose to. And it's up to everyone. It's very, very difficult to say what is a punishment and not. Because if I must try to teach her and I need to try to cooperate with her, and we need to try to understand each other and we need to try to work as a team, I must try to express to her what we should do. For me, the limit for punishment is when I use means to her that makes her insecure or timid to try. When I have her happy, free-minded, daring to try, do mistakes, get release, get rewards, but without any fear, this is for me horse training. And punishment to me is encouragement and annoyment. This we can call punishment if you want, but it's easy for me to work in this way. Punishment for me is to hurt her for something she did. And horses are instinctive animals, they are not reflective really. So it's easier for her to understand and make an instinctive reaction to a clue that I give her. But when she doesn't go and I punish her by hitting her, she will become insecure, and next time I ask her, she will have insecurity in trying. And maybe she will not dare to do what I ask. She will still learn it, but I will never have the extra joy that she gives me for free because I don't harm her by punishment. I don't hit her, I don't shank her, I don't hurt her. So punishment is a very wide word. It's a very difficult word for me because I decide for me that this is not punishment, but it is. For someone else, punishment is when you shank a horse or you whip a horse because he did something wrong, or a horse is biting you and you smack him. This is punishment. For me, to punish a horse after an act will not help you much because the horse could do what he did, and after that you apply harm.
In the encouraging training, punishment is about prevention rather than correction. Instead of punishing the horse for something it did, Joanna preferred to make uncomfortable for it the undesired behavior. In this way is the horse who chose to do the right thing.
If she would bite me now, I would maybe pinch her nose. But what I do with colts that bite, I take a fork in my hand and then he can poke himself. Just a normal little kitchen fork. Or I have a sprayer for the flowers and I do. So for that, he can choose to punish himself. But I'm not going to go after him. I'm becoming super uncomfortable. He will try to bite. I'll poke him with the fork. it's not so nice to be at my hand to bite. So he can learn, don't be at her hand to bite. If you're not, you're going to get a lot of this. So it's your choice. When you encourage training, you give a choice. When you punish, it's something you do that the horse cannot change. It's something you apply to someone helpless. If you bite me, it's not going to be comfy in your mouth. You're welcome to bite. But if the colt bites me and then I smack him, he's like, oh, okay. So I must be quicker. Or I need to try, where was the limit for biting? I could be here, right? I could open my mouth, that's not biting, huh? I can hold a little, and then I bite. Where's the limit? But if it's just pure uncomfort for him, like this is uncomfortable. When she's coming to me to be annoying, she's not. But I can keep her away with one finger without smacking. Look, she wants to be with me, but I don't want now. So for this, it's more comfy for her to stay over there than to come to my finger. And not one time I have slapped her. I don't need to hurt her for that, but this is not so comfy. Up, I want to keep her there. And when I welcome her here, she's of course welcome. If I'm in front of her, I want to teach her to go back. She doesn't know it. She doesn't know that this means go back. So I warn, would you like me to touch? She doesn't. I touch her like this until she goes and I take it away. It's punishment too. Who am I to say that this is not bad? Who am I to, who is someone else to say that that system is not bad? This we must read here.
Thanks for watching Lesson 5 about correction. In the encouragement training, punishment is about giving the horse the freedom of choice. We teach the horse to willingly avoid certain behavior and to go for what we expect without physically harming it. Encouraging training teaches us that making the horse uncomfortable is a punishment more effective than a harsh one.